Hello, my beautiful people. I hope you all are having a good day. I'm coming on here to talk to you about something. Today is a good day. Some areas were more challenging than others, but today has been an overall good day. I have New York City uh, behind me in the photo there. But that's not what I was coming on to talk to you about today. I'm coming to talk to you about how God will make your enemies your footstool. God really will make your enemies your footstool. For some reason, people can be going at odds against you for no apparent reason. But God will make your enemies your footstool. People will come at you, try to kick you when you're down, but God will make your enemies your footstool. And I've witnessed that before. I witnessed that when I was in high school. A girl was talking about me, but by the end of the year, prom came up, and she asked me, like, where did you get your dress at? And I told her, and that in that moment, I realized that God had made her my footstool. You know what I mean? All the stuff she said negatively about me, God had made her my footstool. So I just wanted to share that when you have family members and certain people just talking about you and being mean and screaming, you just pray for their souls, because it's not you. It's not you. It's a reflection. Obviously, you're reflecting something that they're angry about and that they need to do. But I just wanted to encourage you that when sometimes I can get like, God, why are they doing this to me? I have to take myself out of it and look at it through Christ's perspective and realize that they did it to Jesus Christ and they're going to do it to me because I'm a follower of Christ. But I want y'all to know that God will make your enemies your footstool, and that when people talk to you, mistreat you, lie on you, all of that, God will make them your footstools. God is taking you through a trial right now, taking you through a season where it seems like they just want to be out. They just want to have um, opposition with you. So I just want you to be encouraged and think, well, I'm at my job, I'm at my home, this person is always bothering me, they always got something negative to say, or they always want to be in an argument. The devil's always looking for an argument. And the best way to win the argument is to not jump in. Don't say anything, just pray. And pray for your well-being, pray for your safetyness, just pray for them. But see, the devil, he'll try to trick you and be like, you know what, I'm gonna say what I got to say. Don't say it. God will vindicate you over time. Hold on. I just got through eating, so hold on. But the devil can't do no good, and the people he uses can't do no good either. So they always try to get an argument with you, and they always try to confront you. It seems like they always try to confront you when you're by yourself. And when somebody can't confront you as a group, and they rather confront you by yourself, they're cowards. So I just want you to know, it seems like it's an uphill battle. You keep praying, you keep fasting, you keep saying, God bless this person, God bless this person. But God is working on you, you know what I mean? God is blessing you with patience. God is blessing you with love. And as far as the arguments, don't argue with them, because they don't have nothing else going on in their life. They don't have any joy. Because if you have real joy, mm, I'm getting happy. If you have real joy, you won't sit around and argue with someone. You'll say, how are you doing today? You know what I mean? If you have real joy, you won't spend your time looking for the negative in life. You pray for people, you love people. I'm getting emotional. So I didn't know I was going to get emotional on camera. But if you have real joy, You won't do things negatively. You always try to find a positive outlook. But when you don't have any joy and you don't talk to God, that's a good one. You gotta talk to God. You gotta stay connected with God. You know what I mean? Because God cares about you. You know what I mean? He cares about whatever is going on in your life. He cares about you. But what I'm trying to encourage to you is to never sit around and argue with someone that doesn't have joy. And the people that don't have joy, they're always going to try to argue. They're always going to try to be combative. They're always going to try to be, Lord bless them. They're always going to try to be in the mix of negativity, negative, the mix of negative. They're always going to be trying to be in the midst in a negative way. Let me just put it like that. I didn't know I was going to cry. But the best thing you can do is to simply pray for their soul. Ask God to come into their life. Ask God to redeem their lives. Just keep praying for them. Because God can change anybody. You know what I mean? So I wanted to come on here and share that. I didn't mean I don't mind crying. I'm human. We cry. You know. But you just pray for people. But if you are like that, if you just sit around wanting to fight with people all the time, I pray the peace of God on your life. I pray the joy of God on your life. I pray the journey of God on your life. You know what I mean? Because we don't want you sitting around arguing all the time, especially if it's over nothing serious, you know. You shouldn't even argue over anything that's serious. You should try to talk it out and listen. But people that don't have joy, they sleep a lot, you know, and they are angry a lot. So I'm trying to encourage you guys to be patient with people and just to keep smiling, you know. The devil's going to try to bring all different twists and turns in your life. But you got to remember, I'm God's child, you know what I mean? I'm God's child. God gave me joy. God gave me an abundant life. So God will make your enemies your footstool. He's teaching you patience. He's teaching you love. He's teaching you long suffering, whether it be your enemies, your family. I know they say family. Yes, family can teach you, can show you who they are. You know, family can mistreat you. You know, that's where most of the treatment happens is in your family. But if you're connected with God, you won't wish evil on them. You won't say negative things about them. You won't pray for their downfall, but you'll pray that they get close to Christ because He is our Redeemer, you know. Hold on. Okay. But, so I'm just coming on here to encourage you guys and let you know that for some reason, I just don't understand why people that are idle mind, that's what the Bible says. If you have an idle mind, you sit around and argue all the time. Sit around and fuss all the time. You know, so just pray for people and just keep their spirits lifted up. You don't even have to tell them that you're praying for them. You can just go into your room and pray for them. But you be the person that musters, you know, having a good day, or you got a lot of stuff on your shoulders with school and work and your kids or whatever, or your parents or whatever. And you can have joy, but people that don't sit around and the people that don't do anything, they are angry. Y'all, I don't understand it. I be like, God, I don't understand it. But you just pray for their well-being, you know. What is this? Sorry, I'm sorry. Something was on my phone. But I just wanted to encourage you that God really will make your enemies your footstool. And for the people that are lonely in companionship, a lot of times I be on my Facebook and I see people that are very, very lonely in companionship, and they get upset at other sexes. So if I'm a woman and I've never had companionship, and I'm on Facebook cussing people out because I'm lonely about companionship, I've never done that. I've never done that. But I'm just saying I see people on Facebook and other social media sites upset because they can't find love. But you have to realize that Jesus is the giver of love. He is love. You know what I mean? He's love. He's mercy. He's kindness. So when people are mistreating you or trying to be always trying to get you to get out of your joyful place, there's people are always going to try to get you out of your joyful place. You remain in your joyful place and not engage in their negativity. Don't engage in their arguments, because that's all the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And if he can try to destroy your joy, kill your joy, steal your joy, he's going to do it. And he's going to use anybody. You know, right now I have a person in my life, the devil is working through him. And I'm praying that God takes the devil off and Jesus comes back in. But I just refuse to sit around and argue because I know who I belong to. I belong to Christ, you know what I mean? I refuse to sit around and argue because I have way too much other good things going on in my life. And not that that person doesn't. I'm just not going to argue with people. So I just wanted to encourage you, whoever you may be, if you're a follower of Christ, which we all should be. Uh-oh. I hate when I do that. Which we all should be, is a follower of Christ. To not sit around and get in conversations and bad conversations and arguments with people, you know, because that's the devil working through them. Don't sit around and wait for some confronting people, you know, and just pray for that person. Whether it be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, your nephew, your nieces, your best friend, whoever. Don't sit around and do it. People with no joy, they sit around and try to be right all the time. I'm right. They try to, ain't nobody right all the time. If you right all the time, you'll never learn anything. But people that don't have any joy, like really sincere joy, like I'm experiencing right now, I'm crying, but that's because I have joy. You know, sincere joy. And I ain't got to tell nobody I got joy. I have it for myself. And I can go and smile and say hello and speak to people. But people that want to argue, they don't have any joy. So you just pray and just pray for them. Because you never know who God is going to use for your betterment. You know what I mean? God is trying to use you in life. Even me, I have some things that were going on. Here's a little testimony. I was up at the campus on yesterday, and I got a ticket, and I was like, God, I was parked in the meter. They said it was for the students, so I parked there. I'm thinking I'm a student, have a parking permit. It's metered. I have a parking permit, so I can park it. So I parked there. I come back after class. There's a ticket on my windshield visor. So immediately I went into prayer like, God, just remove this ticket. Don't let me get any more tickets. Show me the way to speak. Show me how to speak. Give me the words to speak. Show me the way to go. And today I went and appealed the ticket. They said don't let it happen again. I'm not going to let that happen again. You know, I don't go off and get into an argument. Well, why'd y'all put the ticket on my? I don't get into all of that. I don't get into upset and being argumentative. You know what I mean? I just say I just won't park there anymore. You know, but that's when you have joy. When you have joy, you can overlook things. You can overlook it and say, God be with them. God be with them. You know what I mean? Because he's for me, so God be with him. But when you don't have joy, you call the parking of your school and be like, why the F y'all? And all this other stuff. You don't have to do that. But I forgot my train of thought. But I just want y'all to have joy. And that's my testimony. I could have got upset. I could have said, forget this school. I could have said, I'm done. I quit. I could have done all of that. But God was testing me to see if I had enough faith. I told God, I trust you. I didn't mean to park there. I didn't know I was going to get a ticket. I mean, I didn't mean to park there. I didn't know I was going to get a ticket. But I told you, I trust you. And here today, I get an email saying that ticket has been removed off of my student account. So that's a blessing. That's a big blessing. Now, I have to walk further, but I'll be more wiser not to park there anymore. I'll just have to walk further, you know. But just pray for people, because people are on the verge of a lot of things. A lot of things. And the more you pray, the stronger you get, the more prayed up you stay. I pray for that person this evening, the one that wanted to be in an argument. I pray for them. I said, I'm not going to be in. I sat there and I was like, I'm not about to be getting into an argument with you. It's not worth my energy. I have so much other better stuff going on, and I can put that energy into something better. So, you all have a good evening. Hold on. Oh. Sorry. I'm in the light. Walking in the light. Oh my. In my bedroom. But I read this Bible and it talks about joy. It talks about everything that you ever want to know in life, you know. But I want y'all to read your Bible, and that's another thing. If you want to have joy, you got to stay close to Christ. You got to stay close to Christ. You got to listen to his voice and sometimes I don't listen to his voice and I say, Lord, forgive me. But when you listen to God's voice, you won't be into altercations and be upset, and because the devil, he comes to seek you by himself. He'll try to come for you through a crowd, but he also try to come to you by yourself. And you think it's the person that's being mean to you. It's not really that person. It's the spirit that is within them. You know what I mean? It's the spirit that is within them. So if you got to go to work tomorrow, you got to deal with a